name is Chris Lang. I'm the president of Communication Workers of America at Local 2201 here in Richmond, Virginia. Thank you very much. It's definitely an honor. I'd like seeing all my brothers and sisters wearing your union shirts out there. And it's an awesome, there's a lot of energy. It's an awesome month and an awesome time for the state of Virginia. There's a lot of great things going on. The energy is fantastic. And we're here today to talk about something near and dear to working families' hearts. I want to introduce A. Donald McEachin. He's a 1982 graduate of American University. In 2007, Senator McEachin was elected, and proud to say that CWA was able to help on his campaign, and he's been a great friend of labor since being elected. And his energy, you all know his bio, whether it's community service or what he's done in public service. Donald McEachin has definitely been a friend of labor. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce Senator Donald McEachin.
Thank you, Chris, for that kind introduction. And it's always good when constituents speak well about you. Chris is a constituent, and I'm mighty proud to represent him. And I want to add my thanks to all the working men and women of Virginia who've shown up here today, because at the end of the day, that's what this election is about. It's about middle America. It's about trying to give middle-class Americans a fair shake. And it's truly an honor, actually, for me to be here today with Mrs. Edwards, who's shown such incredible commitment and dedication to such an important subject for all of us. Thank you, Mrs. Edwards, for the drive up here. Thank you for taking your time from all your responsibilities, and especially that of taking care of the two little ones who I understand you got breakfast on the table before coming up here today. And thank you for coming up to share with us. Without further ado, Mrs. Elizabeth Edwards.
This month's issue of Contingencies magazine, John McCain says he wants to do for health care what was done for the banking industry, and that is to get rid of all that needless regulation. You see what that has brought us. Now we know that there is no end to Senator McCain's drive to end the government's role in health care and protecting our health care. Senator McCain has now says that the way that he funds, he gives everybody a tax credit, $2,500 for an individual, $5,000 for a family. Remember what I said before, $12,000 is what that policy is costing right now. But all that said, he has to pay for that tax credit he's giving everybody. And one of the ways he does that is by taxing the benefits. But it's not quite enough for just doing income tax on it. Now the other way he's going to pay for the $1.3 trillion shortfall is he's going to cut Medicare and Medicaid. That came yesterday, cutting Medicare and Medicaid to help pay for this inadequate tax credit that he's giving to individuals. But John McCain believes in the free market, and I believe in the free market when we're talking about refrigerators. But not when we're talking about health care. When we're talking about health care, we need to make certain that from our end we get a decent product. And John McCain absolutely does not guarantee us that. As a matter of fact, he almost promises the opposite. Just like bankruptcies, half of all bankruptcies caused by health care, half of all home foreclosures. And so if housing values on your street are dropping, does it matter to you whether it's a subprime mortgage issue or a health care issue? It doesn't. It just matters that it's being foreclosed and values are dropping on your street. We can't just pay attention to one problem. We have to pay attention to both problems. And nothing that Senator McCain does addresses that. As a matter of fact, it's likely that the expenses for individuals will go up as opposed to down under Senator McCain's policy. This plan leaves people with cancer, with diabetes, with any pre-existing conditions out in the cold. I testified before a House committee, and one of the House members on the Republican side said, if John McCain wins this election, it will be a mandate for his health care policy. We need not to let them think that there's a mandate, that we want this policy. We need to send every conceivable message that we can't stand this policy. We can't live with this policy.